Hey there, fellow primates. Welcome to the wild and wonderful world of Donkey Kong Country Returns. Whether you're a seasoned gamer or a newcomer, you're in for an adventure like no other. So you've decided to brave the wild world of Donkey Kong Country Returns. This game is a true gem in the platforming genre, offering a mix of nostalgia and fresh challenges. Excellent choice. This game is a real throwback to the golden age of platformers, where precision and timing were key. It's a love letter to the classics, but with enough modern twists to keep things exciting. With challenging levels, catchy tunes, and enough bananas to make a gorilla blush, Donkey Kong Country Returns is a feast for the senses. Vibrant graphics and engaging gameplay will keep you hooked for hours, but don't worry if you're new to the jungle. This guide will give you the basics to survive. From mastering the controls to understanding the game's mechanics, we've got you covered, and maybe even impress some gorillas along the way. You'll learn how to navigate the treacherous terrain, defeat enemies, and collect all those precious bananas. First things first, Donkey Kong Country Returns was created by the awesome folks at Retro Studios. They took the reins from the legendary Rare and totally nailed it. Retro Studios managed to capture the essence of the original games while adding their own unique flair. They kept the classic Donkey Kong Country feel while adding their own modern twist. The result is a game that feels both nostalgic and new, a perfect blend of old and new school gaming. The result? A game that's both nostalgic and fresh, just like a freshly peeled banana. It's a delightful experience that will make you smile from ear to ear. Now, whether you're playing on the Wii, 3DS, or the snazzy Nintendo Switch, each platform offers its own unique experience. The core gameplay remains the same: run, jump, collect, and conquer. But each version has its own quirks and features that make it special. We'll delve into the specifics of each version later, but for now, just know that no matter which platform you choose, you're in for a treat. For now, just know that no matter which platform you choose, the adventure awaits. Get ready to explore lush jungles, treacherous caves, and vibrant landscapes. You're in for a wild ride filled with barrels, mine carts, and more enemies than you can shake a banana at. The excitement never stops and the challenges keep you on your toes. Get ready to unleash your inner ape. It's time to dive into the jungle and embark on an unforgettable adventure. Let's go bananas. All right, aspiring Kongs, let's talk movement. In Donkey Kong Country Returns, movement isn't just about getting from point A to point B. It's an art form, a dance through the lush, perilous jungle that requires precision, timing, and a bit of flair. In Donkey Kong Country Returns, you're not just hopping around, you're practically dancing through the jungle. The game is designed to make you feel like you're part of the environment. Swinging from vines, bouncing off enemies, and rolling through obstacles, you're practically dancing through the jungle. Every move you make should be deliberate and calculated, yet fluid and natural. The game rewards players who can string together moves seamlessly, creating a rhythm that feels almost musical. Mastering the basic moves is key to survival. Without a solid understanding of the fundamentals, you'll find yourself struggling to keep up with the game's increasing difficulty. But don't worry, with practice, these moves will become second nature. Your primary tools: running, jumping, and the almighty roll. These are the building blocks of your movement repertoire. Running allows you to cover ground quickly. Jumping lets you navigate vertical spaces, and rolling can be used both offensively and defensively. Donkey Kong isn't known for his grace, but he can move surprisingly fast. When you need to make a quick escape or chase down a fleeing enemy, speed is your best friend. The faster you move, the more momentum you build, which can be crucial for making long jumps or avoiding hazards. Use the control stick to navigate the environment, holding it forward to gain speed. The control stick is your primary means of directing Donkey Kong's movements. By tilting it forward, you can make him run faster, which is essential for both offense and defense. Jumping is your bread and butter, literally, because you'll be jumping over gaps, enemies, and probably a few stray bananas too. The jump is one of the most versatile moves in your arsenal. It can be used to avoid danger, reach higher platforms, and even attack enemies from above. But the real game changer is the roll. The roll is a powerful move that can be used to break through barriers, defeat enemies, and even extend your jumps. It's a move that requires precise timing and control. But once mastered, it can turn the tide of any encounter. By pressing the roll button while moving, Donkey Kong transforms into a furry, banana-loving bowling ball. This move not only looks cool, but is incredibly effective in both combat and traversal. It allows you to maintain momentum while dealing damage to anything in your path. Not only does this give you a burst of speed, but it also allows you to smash through certain enemies and obstacles. The roll can be used to break through barriers that would otherwise be impassable, making it an essential move for progressing through the game. And let's not forget about Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong's trusty sidekick. Diddy brings his own unique set of skills to the table, making him an invaluable partner in your jungle adventures. His agility and speed complement Donkey Kong's strength and power. Diddy brings his trusty barrel jet to the party, allowing for brief bursts of flight. This jetpack can be a lifesaver in tricky situations, giving you the ability to hover over, dangerous terrain or reach platforms that are just out of jumping range. This is super helpful for crossing large gaps or making tricky jumps. The jetpack adds a layer of strategy to your movements, allowing you to plan your jumps more effectively and avoid potential pitfalls. Plus, it just looks cool. There's something undeniably satisfying about soaring through the air with Diddy's jetpack, dodging enemies, and collecting bananas along the way. It's a move that adds both style and substance to your gameplay. Mastering the roll and utilizing Diddy's jetpack are essential for any aspiring Kong. These moves are the cornerstone of advanced gameplay, allowing you to tackle the game's toughest challenges with confidence and finesse. These moves will not only help you conquer levels, but they'll also make you look like a pro. The more you practice, the more natural these moves will feel, and soon you'll be navigating the jungle with the grace and skill of a true Kong. And trust me, there's nothing more satisfying than nailing a perfect roll jump combo. It's the ultimate expression of your mastery over the game's mechanics, and it feels incredibly rewarding every time you pull it off. What's a jungle adventure without a little treasure hunt? In the world of Donkey Kong Country Returns, the thrill of the hunt is taken to a whole new level. This game is a treasure trove of hidden goodies, waiting to be discovered by the keen-eyed and the adventurous. Donkey Kong Country Returns is packed with collectibles, and each one adds a layer of excitement and challenge to the game. From the moment you start playing, you'll notice that every nook and cranny could be hiding something valuable. Now, no, we're not just talking about bananas, although those are important too. Bananas are the most common collectible, and they can be found almost everywhere. Collecting them not only boosts your score, but also gives you extra lives, which are crucial for surviving the tougher levels. But the real treasures are the puzzle pieces and the elusive KONG letters. These items are scattered throughout the levels, often hidden in the most unexpected places. Finding them requires a sharp eye and a bit of ingenuity. Puzzle pieces are like the hidden gems of each level. They are often tucked away in secret areas that are not immediately obvious. And sometimes you'll need to break walls, also solve puzzles, or perform specific actions to reveal them. You'll find them tucked away in secret areas, and discovering these hidden spots can be incredibly satisfying. It's like finding a hidden treasure chest in the middle of a dense jungle, often requiring a keen eye and some clever platforming to reach. These puzzle pieces add an extra layer of challenge to the game. You'll need to master the game's mechanics and think outside the box to collect them all. Collect enough of these bad boys, and you'll unlock bonus content. This could be anything from new levels to special abilities that make your journey a bit easier. It's a great incentive to keep exploring and collecting. Just remember, you only get to keep the puzzle pieces if you complete the level. No pressure! This adds an extra layer of tension, as you'll need to balance your desire to explore with the need to survive until the end. Now, the KONG letters are a different breed. These letters are scattered throughout each level, and collecting them all in a single run is no easy feat. These letters are scattered throughout each level, and the catch is you have to collect all 4 in a single run to make them count. Miss one, and you'll have to start over, and the catch is you have to collect all 4 in a single run to make them count. This adds a layer of challenge that will test your skills and patience. It's like an extra layer of challenge for the truly dedicated Kong. Only the most skilled and persistent players will be able to collect all the KONG letters in every level. Collect all the KONG letters in a world, and you'll unlock the super secret and super tough K levels. And these levels are designed to test your skills to the limit, offering some of the most challenging gameplay in the entire game. Collecting everything isn't just about bragging rights, though. It's about fully experiencing everything the game has to offer. Each collectible adds a piece to the puzzle, making the game world feel richer and more immersive. It adds an extra layer of depth and replayability to the game. You'll find yourself coming back to levels you've already completed just to see if you missed anything. So channel your inner explorer, keep your eyes peeled, and get ready for an adventure like no other. The world of Donkey Kong Country Returns is vast and full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. And don't be afraid to venture off the beaten path. Sometimes the best treasures are hidden where you least expect them. Take your time, explore every corner, and enjoy the journey. You never know what treasures you might find. Whether it's a hidden puzzle piece, a KONG letter, or just a bunch of bananas, every discovery adds to the excitement and fun of the game. Happy hunting. Okay, adventurers, let's talk maps. Donkey Kong Country Returns doesn't exactly give you a GPS, so understanding the lay of the land is crucial. Thankfully, the game is cleverly designed to guide you, even without a mini-map constantly flashing in your face. Think of each level as a journey with a clear beginning and end. You'll start at point A and want to make your way to point B, which is usually marked by a giant, unmissable slot machine barrel. This spinning symbol of fortune isn't just there for decoration. Smash it to finish the level and rake in the goodies, but hold your horses. Along the way, you'll encounter checkpoints, conveniently marked by helpful tutorial pig booths. These booths are your best friends. They act as save points. So if you lose a life, you'll restart from the last checkpoint you passed. Think of checkpoints as a chance to catch your breath, regroup, and maybe practice that tricky jump one more time. They're strategically placed to break up the levels and give you a fighting chance, even if you're not a platforming pro. And remember, exploration is key. Sometimes the most rewarding paths are hidden off the main route.